Hey all, Alex here with Tech Corner. I just got a package from Google, so let's see what it is. And I got the Google Pixel Pro 10 Fold. So as many of you probably know who are familiar with this channel, I'm a big iPhone person, but I kind of wanted a separate phone for my business, and I decided, well, why not get an Android? Try a Fold. I've never tried a Fold, and I used to have Android phones a long time ago, but stopped using them because I always had issues with crashing. And one of the reasons I decided to go with the Pixel over like the common one like Samsung is because I didn't want to have a bunch of other bloatware on the phone. I just wanted the native Google app, and to me it's like just like Apple. Apple designs the iPhones, the company designs the hardware and the software, and this is where Google designs both the hardware and the phone. So we're going to go ahead and pull the tabs here. Perfect. I think it just slides out. Yep. Alright. There we go. So, I love the little lift top. Just nice presentation. It shows you where everything is. Boop. Avoid doing that, but oh well. Alright. So, folks, this is the Google Pixel 10 Pro Fold. I like the feel of it. It definitely is fingerprinty, as you can kind of see. Not too bad. It does seem like it goes away. You also get a cable, just a basic USB cable. Nothing special. It'd been kind of cool if they did braided, or if they matched the cable with the phone. Just like would have been a cool little thing. Of course, the manual, which is kind of nice, and you get actually a fairly nice little booklet. Multiple languages, but at least you got something. Looks like mainly warranty stuff. Pretty much that's it. And just a little thing that shows you the different power buttons, and a SIM card. Little key, which is kind of nice, useful for if you ever need it. So not too much, but a little few things. So at least it's better than nothing. So let's go ahead and turn on this puppy. Did I use the right one? I thought that was. Alright, hold on. I might have to go to the little instruction. Okay, yep, it's the top. Okay, let's see. There we go, I just heard it vibrate. There we go, now it's turning on. Alright, cool. So I can put this over here for now. I want to keep it on the box, that way it stays nice. Since I don't have a case for it, I got one case but didn't like it, so I'm getting a new case tomorrow. So just going to be very careful with this, just to make sure it doesn't get scratched. Although it's pretty, seems pretty durable, but still want to make sure it doesn't get scratched. So we're going to go ahead and hit this. We're going to select go back. Let's see if we can. There we go. English. There we go. We're going to say United States. There we go. Let's just skip. So I'm going to just do a clean setup. So now we're going to select our Wi-Fi, type in our password here. Connect. So hopefully I type that in. Obtaining an IP address. Cool. And then the cool thing is if I pull this out, I can see it on the big screen, which is kind of nice. So definitely, I mean, you can see the crease, but honestly, it's not horrible. I thought it would be a lot worse, at least in the YouTubers. It seemed like it was really noticeable, but I mean, you really can't notice it that bad. There we go. For myself. I can actually probably put it here. Just do it right here. Cool. Alright, so I'm going to type in my Google account. Having the split keyboard is pretty cool, I have to admit. Alright, now I gotta get this. Okay. Let's see if I can do another way. Let's see if I can just do it with this key. Okay. Okay, perfect. That way I don't have to type this in. Cool. For those of you that aren't familiar with passkey, I have a whole entire video regarding that up here. If you're interested in just seeing how easy it was for me to sign into the Google account, I didn't even have to type in my password. I was able to use another device to sign in. So it makes logging into applications so much easier. Alright, connect to network. Let's skip this for now. Yes, skip. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and create a pin. Alright. Use fingerprint. Yes, let's go ahead and set that up. So of course the fingerprint is going to be on the side here by the power button. So you just kind of move your finger around until you fill up the circle. Oh. 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 So it kind of wants you to go, oh, and it kind of gives you directions on what to do. Okay. So it just kind of has you go back and forth. It's a little weird. And I'll probably also, ooh, there we go. Add another fingerprint, yes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to close this puppy, because if I'm going to do this, I'm going to do it with my thumb. Just kind of going all over the place with this thing. Just kind of up and down. Cool. Next, now it's going to do Face ID, kind of like an alternate Face ID. Oh. Okay. Cool. Apps, don't do that. Do it later. Google services. Install apps. Use biometrics to verify his purchases. Yep. Allow phone number verification. Sure. Cool. Agree. Yep. Cool. Cool. Yes. Limited warranty. Okay. Okay. Next. Additional legal. Okay. Accept. Discover AI. Cool. So it's going to talk about Gemini. So I'm definitely excited about learning Gemini and seeing how it is. I did a whole YouTube video about kind of ChatGPT, Gemini, so definitely check those out. And overall, I haven't been that impressed with Gemini versus ChatGPT, but we'll see how it is on the Pixel devices. Hopefully it is better and a better experience. So we're going to go ahead and click next, turn on. get most out of your screenshots, sure. Okay. Car crash detection, yep, want to do that because that will be a nice little safety feature. Hopefully no one ever gets in a car accident where they need that, but it's always good to have. Okay, I'm gonna do that later. Okay, maybe later. All right. And swipe to navigate. Okay, got it. Okay, so gotcha. And so it's kind of giving you little tutorials on what to do. Okay, yep. Done, cool. And we have officially set up our Google Pixel. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. I'm going to be providing a ton of more tutorials on the Pixel and Android and how to go about navigating Android and how to do stuff on Android. So definitely, if you're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel, and it helps support the channel. And if you like this video, feel free to throw a thumbs up and click that bell notification to receive alerts when new videos are posted. Thank you so much for watching.